Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Sacramento River Cats and the Las Vegas Aviators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Domingo Germán, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
In now, Gosuke Kato, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball. And no strikes. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
That'll bring up Ben Gamble as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Gamble has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. This is pulled into right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Settling in now, Mark Canha. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Mark
Mark Trumbo digging in now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. To Cabrera to complete the double play.
That is good.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Sheldon Noisy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. The River Cats lead it 3-0. Tarek Skubal is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
So striding in, Jeremy Pena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Aviators, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Here's the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Hard on the ground toward short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Eric Sogard. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 287 the average coming in. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third,
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. From the stretch.
Oh, that's good.
On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Elliott Ramos.
To the plate now, Elliott Ramos, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 the count now. From the stretch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Noisy trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The right fielder,
Cesar Puello next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 9.
So striding forward now, Alex Jackson. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Gosuke Kato, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. Jackson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Sogard. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Sacramento leads this one 3-1.
Leading
now
up.
at the plate, Rio Ruiz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Up top, it's 2-0. And the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Standing in, Chas McCormick. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. The 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Bo Naylor waits on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bo Naylor. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Standing in, Jeremy Pena. Second at-bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first.
In his first at-bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
Fastball well outside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Slow roller out to short. Riddle gathers it in, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ben Gamble.
Ben Gamble.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
So the base is empty here with one away, and striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini is there, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The River Cats lead it 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
The second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And he popped him up. Moreland ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the stretch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Elliot Ramos. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Tony Kemp is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in to try it again, Rio Ruiz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4. Sacramento leads this one 3-1. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, Sheldon Noisy. And he popped him up. Sogard onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, JT Riddle.
Stepping into the box, JT Riddle. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box now, Cesar Puello, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Alex Jackson, as the first pitch misses ball 1, and they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And another foul ball. Prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And now maybe a mind game or 2 going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another try at 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Chas McCormick.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. The pitch. And that's over. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So now to the plate, Bo Naylor, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Jeremy Pena. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The River Cats lead it 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gosuke Kato. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
To the plate now, Ben Gamble. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now back, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Digging in, Mark Canha. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1 home. There he goes. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now back.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Sacramento leads this one 3-1. Now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16, Greg Maddux. Mancini.
So digging in now, Trey Mancini, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it comes.
1-0.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Elliot Ramos. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
2 out, nobody on. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Tony Kemp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Hunter Shriver takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Aviators, number 86, Hunter Shriver.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Ready for another chance? Sheldon Noisy. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. No outs, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, JT Riddle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cesar Puello.
Digging in once again, Cesar Puello. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Now at the plate, Alex Jackson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Into the box now, Gosuke Kato as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. In now, Ben Gamble. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
The back, the center fielder, Mark Cannon.
Junior Fernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Junior Fernandez.
So now it's Mark Cannon. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The River Cats lead it 6-1. Sal Romano will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McKenna will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chad McCormick.
Stepping in, Chaz McCormick. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Romano has over 40 innings on his line so far, with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Sacramento leads this one 6-1. Seventh inning ready to roll. And standing in is the DH, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Now the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder going back. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. Home run number 9 on the year as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. And he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard. Foul. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Ramos is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Ready for another shot now. Sheldon Noisy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Mancini in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, JT Riddle.
Striding in, JT Riddle. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, the right fielder, Cesar Puello.
Into the box, Cesar Puello, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ramos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The River Cats lead it 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Bo Naylor.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Striding in once again, Jeremy Pena. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Sogard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Puello is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Alex Jackson.
The catcher, Alex Jackson.
From the stretch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-1 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
At the plate goes Kid Cateau. Fouled off. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So coming to the plate, Ben Gamble singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in, Mark Canha. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Mark Trumbo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he'll Tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Sacramento leads this one 7-1. Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
At the plate, Elliot Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Thad Ward enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Thad Ward.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, Sheldon Noise. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, JT Riddle.
Now at the plate, JT Riddle. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Into the box now, Cesar Puello. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, a swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Jackson.
Into the box now, Alex Jackson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
With runners in scoring position this season, Jackson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Sogard is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The River Cats lead it 7-1. Brandon Kinsler enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tony Kemp is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You don't see that too often. You start to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Chas McCormick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
In there, 1-2 now. Kinsler is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Sacramento wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Tarek Skubal earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.